What parties were the best experiences?
The Diddy parties.
The
Diddy parties. Wow, I had a fuck. Whoa.
Hold up.
Taking the show on the road.
Where was they going?
Yeah.
Oh,
ATL. 48 hours. That's it, baby. Then I gotta go. And I'm leaving with all the soul. Yeah.
Running. Diddy took my...
From a long line of tricks. Yes, what's the eyebrow thing? I come from a long line of hoes. I'm not the first one, maybe in this generation, but it go all the way back to slavery.
Stop. Chuck, stop. Hear that? You know what? Stop. All right. Stop. Come out. I'm gonna come out right now.
I'm trying to figure out what the do you got going on? Are you okay?
What now? Not Sukihana getting dragged into heavy industry rumors like this, because right now the online chatter is loud, messy, and nonstop. Social media is running wild, and people are claiming she was not just around certain scenes, but allegedly more involved than expected, at least based on what's circulating online right now. According to Internet Talk, Sukihana allegedly had multiple behind-the-scenes connections, and there are claims floating around that she was receiving a steady $75,000 a month, allegedly. This isn't even brand new conversation either. Ray J hinted at these alleged payments during past online clashes between the two, but at the time, most viewers brushed it off as him just talking reckless and stirring things up.
The beat that was in my ass that kept me sane. Right now, once he took the beat out, I was done. I was a totally different person.
With Suki? I'm always with Suki. They keep talking about the freak off with Diddy. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody ever got invited to the freak off. You know what? Wow, and that's when it hit me. I'm ugly. It hit me. I'm unattractive. I told Suki, I pay all her bills for the next year. Like I told her, I start paying her bills, and then she stopped hitting.
Fast forward to now, and suddenly screenshots and so-called receipts are popping up everywhere. That has people rewinding the timeline and asking if something important was missed. Now the real questions are getting louder. How did Sukihana even get pulled into all of this? And why is her name being pushed to the front right now?
One more motherfucking time to get on this Instagram and say that you smell my on your face. You don't smell it still. That was a long time ago. You know I got it. You know I got a man. Don't be trying to fuck up my shit. Gucci don't stay on nobody's breath that long or nobody's face. So you're trying to be funny. I'm telling you, baby, if I let this gun go, I'ma let it loose. I'm telling you, if I let it loose, I don't know what to tell y'all. Cause y'all know I don't give a fuck. I'ma stand on everything that I said and did. Does everybody else, every other party wanna stand on what the fuck they did? Do everybody wanna do that? Cause everybody get called out. First of all, Ray J brought his motherfucking mouth. Just you know, that motherfucker be pillow talking. I do not want to expose everybody else, including him. Stop playing with me.
Since leaks rarely happen by accident, many feel it makes sense to rewind to the moment when this situation first started grabbing attention. The tension between Ray J and Sukihana did not pop up overnight at all. Things really started turning heads when Sukihana posted photos showing off multiple Balenciaga bags, saying they were gifts and publicly thanking Ray J. That single move had social media side-eyeing the situation fast. Not long after, she shared videos of herself flying on a private jet that Ray J allegedly arranged for her and her child, which only added more noise to the conversation. At the time, opinions were split. Some people felt Ray J was just being generous, especially since he had already been spending big and living flashy publicly. Others, though, felt there was something deeper going on behind the scenes. The chatter got louder when viewers remembered Ray J had also taken Sukihana on a luxury shopping trip to Chanel just days earlier to celebrate her network launch, which made everything feel a little less random. That's when the dots really started connecting for a lot of people. What first looked like generosity began to feel more personal in the eyes of the public, and things escalated even more once Princess Love entered the picture.
Let's get into this Ray J and Princess Love beef. She accused you of going Ray J behind her back.
Behind her back? Baby, let me cut you right there. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
I don't even know behind her back. I don't even know none of them people. Behind her back,
you don't know them?
in front of them people. Baby, I don't know. God bless them, but behind her back is crazy. I wish them the best.
So
I was accused of fucking with somebody behind their back.
yeah, you did it in front of her face.
I don't know.
Okay. But you told the world Ray J was in love with you, was he?
He said that.
Oh, he said that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Was he in love with you?
It was.
Yeah. He still is?
I feel like all of them are.
So anybody who with you ever, if you call them right now, you think they all still gone?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm not thinking. I know. I don't think I know.
Sukihana later shared screenshots showing messages allegedly sent from Princess Love using Ray J's phone, telling Sukihana to let Ray J know he needed to stop reaching out. Princess Love did not stop there either. She allegedly mocked Sukihana, suggesting she was not special and implying Ray J had multiple women involved. The tone of the messages appeared confrontational, clearly aiming to spark a reaction. Princess Love even allegedly sent a photo of herself in a bathrobe, which many felt was an attempt to assert closeness and turn the tension all the way up. The message allegedly read, "Hey Sukihana, it's Princess Love. I don't want Ray. Please tell him to stop hitting me up. I got his phone. There's a lot of girls in here, by the way." That message alone sent shockwaves through social media because people instantly felt the tone didn't match the message being sent. Viewers were not feeling this at all, claiming you don't want someone while going out of your way to contact another woman, messages, and escalate the drama just didn't add up for many people. That contradiction alone had the internet talking non-stop and questioning the real intentions behind it all. What really threw people off was the timing. Princess Love had previously filed for divorce, yet now appeared visibly bothered by Ray J being linked to other women online. That contradiction didn't sit right with a lot of viewers, and once it became clear that the internet wasn't backing her the way she may have expected, many noticed a sudden shift in her narrative. Princess then began saying she didn't want Ray J, explaining that the situation only happened because he allegedly went through her phone. She reportedly said, "I don't want Ray. He went through my phone. I was being petty and returning the favor." But that explanation didn't convince many people, especially since the situation continued escalating instead of cooling down.
Me and Dr. Umar had an argument. He know that he likes Suki,
Yes.
but Suki's with me.
Okay.
So he can't like Suki. So he tried to press me. And I said, Dr. Umar, don't do that. Because you big, but you not big. You're not that big. I'll take you on.
You still with Suki?
Oh, Suki boyfriend 2 days ago, stand down. Don't you ever put your hands on Suki and we good. Other than that, y'all live your life.
And you still paying out like monthly, you hitting her off with the, what was it, 75K or something like
That
that?
ain't nothing.
Oh, okay.
Paying $75K a month for, but she right here.
Things went even further when Princess continued directing attention towards Sukihana, pulling the situation into messier territory. At one point, she shared alleged messages that made viewers uncomfortable, particularly because they touched on personal health-related speculation. She also shared alleged texts from Ray J that included inappropriate remarks, which many felt crossed a serious line and pushed the situation into an area that should have stayed private. Along with the messages, a photo was shared of a shirt Ray J allegedly claimed had marks from Sukihana. The appearance of the stain immediately sparked speculation online, and many viewers called out how unnecessary and humiliating it was to put something like that on public display. One of the alleged messages read, "I still got your scent on me. I kept it on, haven't taken a shower yet." That single line sent shockwaves across social media. The internet reacted instantly, with many people saying the situation had gone way too far at that point. It became clear that Sukihana was not about to sit back and be embarrassed without responding. She fired back by posting an old clip from Love and Hip Hop showing Ray J pushing Princess Love into a pool during one of their past arguments, and that clip spoke volumes. The timing made it obvious the post was meant to embarrass Princess Love in the same way Sukihana felt she had been embarrassed. The back and forth officially turned into a public dragout with no signs of slowing down. Princess Love clapped back by posting an unflattering photo of Sukihana, mocking her appearance and adding a shady caption that read, "Okay, I'm done." That post only seemed to add more chaos to an already messy situation. Just when it felt like things couldn't spiral any further, that's when Sukihana's partner, Snoop, stepped into the mix, and the drama took an even darker turn. He posted photos and videos of himself wearing Ray J's chain, clearly taunting him, with captions calling Ray J out and daring him to respond. One post allegedly read, "Now you want to say Sukihana's name? I got your chain, come get it." Another said, "Yeah, I'm rocking this tonight." Things crossed into uncomfortable territory when Snoop later shared screenshots of alleged text messages between himself and Ray J, pushing the situation even further into public chaos.
Yo, I woke up so creative today because people trying to mess with me. They trying to like ruin my happiness. But they can't. I got a new Twitch, right? Twitch is, I think it's Ray J Twitch. Come to my Twitch. We got a lot to talk about today and we got a lot to show. I'm tired of females and dudes trying to press me and thinking that it's gonna turn out sweet. This might be one of the most all-time rants I've ever done. And I'm doing it on Twitch. And my first topic is Suki. My first topic is Suki and her boyfriend. Yeah. A lot of weird shit happening this morning, y'all.
In those alleged messages, Ray J reportedly made comments that left a lot of people uncomfortable. Some viewers even started questioning what kind of dynamic could have existed behind the scenes because the tone felt inappropriate and crossed personal boundaries for many watching it unfold. Ray J also allegedly threatened to involve law enforcement in an effort to get the chain back. Snoop appeared to brush that off completely and mocked the idea, responding in a way that suggested he wasn't worried at all. Instead, he called Ray J out for trying to escalate things that way, which only made the situation look even messier from the outside. From a distance, it really looks like whatever Sukihana and Ray J had going on was never meant to turn serious. It appeared more casual and temporary, something that was supposed to stay light and keep moving. But somewhere along the way, many viewers felt Ray J caught real feelings, and that's where the balance shifted. Unlike Ray J, Sukihana never seemed emotionally attached. She has a reputation for staying detached, staying cool, and keeping her emotions locked down even when situations heat up. She made that loud and clear when she posted a humiliating photo of Ray J sniffing the air, fully leaning into the joke and making it obvious she was not taking the situation seriously at all. She was straight clowning him, saying he loves a good smell moment, and joking, "This is him catching my scent." She even added, "So who do you think is buying these now?" The post went viral fast, and people couldn't believe how openly she was embarrassing him. It wasn't subtle, and it definitely wasn't kind. And if anyone thought that moment would finally shut everything down, that idea didn't last long at all.
But are you guys going through a divorce? I feel like y'all been going through a divorce. This like time number 12.
We have.
Mhm.
No, this is like the fourth time, but this is the final time. Literally days away.
Why is it
Why?
this time, the final time?
Because I'm just done. You know what I mean? Like, we're great friends, and I just have to accept that we're just better off as friends. You know what I mean? And even though we're family and, like, I love him and he still loves me, but you just have to accept the fact that you live two totally different lifestyles and there's things that I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's making me act out of character,
Mhm.
you know, because I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do if I was in a relationship.
Even after being publicly dragged like that, Ray J still went on The Breakfast Club and claimed he had been paying Sukihana $75,000 every month, allegedly so she wouldn't leave him. That statement alone had people shaking their heads in disbelief, especially considering Ray J has openly talked about struggling with ongoing child support responsibilities, which made the claim hit even harder online. What really confused people was how casually he spoke about sending that kind of money to a woman who already had a partner. During the same interview, Ray J also brought up another confrontation, claiming Dr. Umar had pressed him over Sukihana as well. At that point, viewers started noticing a pattern forming, and it didn't look good. Multiple men appeared to be reacting emotionally over the same woman, and none of it looked calm or controlled. The way these situations kept escalating had people asking why so many grown men seemed unable to let things go once Sukihana exited their lives. Ray J even ended up in a separate conflict with 6ix9ine over Sukihana, which only added to the chaos. Every time her name popped up, another situation seemed to explode, and then the rumors took an even darker turn. The streets started talking, whispers spread fast, and people began claiming Sukihana may have been present at some of those infamous industry parties that everyone has been side-eyeing lately. At first, some people dismissed the talk as a reach, but others weren't so quick to brush it off. Given Sukihana's industry visibility and how often her name comes up in private conversations, some viewers felt the speculation didn't come completely out of nowhere. The same online chatter also claimed Ray J had allegedly been present at those same gatherings, which made people pause and look twice.
Did you ever attend the freak-offs, these infamous freak-offs?
Well, I attended a lot of parties with Diddy, but there was never a freak off. Like even the word freak offs, right? We've never used that term whenever we went to a Diddy party. A Diddy party was where most people couldn't get in. And the top of the top, the A-listers are out on the scene. And if you don't have the proper invitation, or if you're not one of the who's of Hollywood, it's impossible to get in.
Now the internet is connecting dots and suggesting that whatever really happened between them may trace back to one of those moments. The theory floating around is that they crossed paths in a setting where boundaries were blurred, and Ray J allegedly never emotionally bounced back from it.
We've never used that term whenever we went to a Diddy party. A Diddy party was where most people couldn't get in. And the top of the top, the A-listers are out on the scene. And if you don't have the proper invitation, or if you're not one of the who's of Hollywood, it's impossible to get in. Whatever door they're talking about, the freaky door, I never got an invitation, never knew it existed. And I feel like in my world that I'm in, and I like to party and have fun, at least I would have got an invitation.
Whether that's true or not, one thing many viewers agree on is that his behavior afterward looked reactive, emotional, and hard to let go of. Meanwhile, Sukihana appeared completely unbothered by the chaos. From the outside, it looked like she went right back to moving how she always moves, staying connected, focused, and close to her partner, Snoop. While Ray J was doing interviews and explaining himself, Sukihana stayed quiet and kept it pushing, which only added to the contrast. Now, about that $75,000 monthly payment Ray J claimed he was sending, the streets started whispering that he may not have been the one covering that bill after all. Some rumors online suggested the money may have come from another powerful industry figure, comparing it to similar situations they believe they've seen before. None of that has been confirmed, but once that rumor hit the internet, it spread fast, and public reaction was all over the place, and it only added another messy layer to an already chaotic situation. A lot of the criticism online landed directly on Ray J. One comment read, "Ray J is really spiraling. This is giving attention-seeking behavior, and it's sad to watch." Others echoed that same energy, saying he was doing way too much in public and damaging his own image in real time by reacting instead of letting things cool off. But not all the heat stayed on Ray J. Some people turned their frustration towards Sukihana instead. One commenter said, "I really cannot stand Sukihana. I want her career to be over already." That statement immediately sparked arguments in the replies. Some rushed to defend her right to live freely and move how she wants, but others argued that she thrives off controversy and chaos. By that point, the internet had picked sides fast. Nobody walked away untouched. One person looked exposed, another looked completely unbothered, and the court of public opinion kept dragging the situation further than it ever needed to go. The way each person handled the fallout only made the divide even clearer. Ray J stayed talking, explaining, and reacting publicly at every turn. Meanwhile, Sukihana moved in silence. That contrast alone shaped how many people interpreted the story. To some viewers, Ray J came off emotional and overwhelmed, like he was trying to regain control of a narrative that had already slipped out of his hands. On the other side, Sukihana's quiet approach made others believe she felt untouchable and unfazed by the noise. To a lot of people watching, it looked like none of this chaos was really affecting Sukihana's day-to-day life at all. That calm energy only got stronger once the rumors about the $75,000 monthly payments started circulating again. When people began suggesting Ray J might not have been the real source of that money, attention quickly shifted toward bigger industry power dynamics. Online chatter framed it as another example of how certain entertainers are believed to operate behind closed doors, with money, access, and silence being talked about as tools. Whether true or not, the idea alone pushed a new narrative. Many felt it reinforced the belief that Sukihana was playing a much bigger game than Ray J ever realized. At the same time, critics questioned why Ray J would even make those claims publicly in the first place. Some felt he exposed himself more than anyone else by saying too much, too fast, and too often. Others saw it as a man spiraling because he couldn't accept being dismissed and ignored. The internet has seen this pattern before. One person keeps talking while the other refuses to engage, and public sympathy slowly shifts away from the loudest voice in the room. But Sukihana's name didn't escape judgment either. Many viewers argued that controversy has followed her for years and that she leans into shock value because it keeps her relevant. Supporters pushed back hard, saying she simply refuses to conform to the expectations placed on women in the industry. That divide showed up clearly in comment sections, where people either defended her autonomy or criticized her for thriving in chaos. What this situation really exposed was how fast public opinion turns into pure entertainment. Instead of focusing on accountability or truth, the internet treated the entire thing like a spectacle. Rumors turned into headlines, reactions turned into memes, and real people slowly became characters in a storyline. By the time the dust settled, the facts mattered less than the drama, and everyone involved was swallowed up by something bigger than any one relationship.